Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Ekamac. This is Let's Play Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. The end is in sight. Sooner or later we'll run out of people to talk to. In the last episode we wrapped up our last of the guild side quests. We checked our book, we got to the last of the Liberal News, so we have a lot of achievements. We're basically down to one more. And it's a hidden achievement because of course it is. I'm glad that we got to talk to Olivia before we got the quest to go find Olivia. If I can't get my wicked tongue under control, I'll never be allowed to sell tea, so I just bite it and be nice. I'm going to teach myself everything I can about teas and try to talk the owner into letting me sell them. That'll show that smug sister of mine who's the real exotic tea girl in this family. Hi, Philip! Hello again. Please forgive my lack of decorum. For my actions yesterday, I may have caused His Grace much trouble. You are not the person at fault here. If anything, you constantly covering for him is the reason why he never learned to take responsibility for himself. On that subject, do you know where we might find Duke Dunan? His Grace has requested himself to consider the claims made by the His Grace has requested himself to consider the claims made by the Queen. He's spending his days at the Herbe Royal Villa, isolated with his thoughts. Oh, is he now? Then what brings you here, Philip? Well, I've been sent here on an errand to buy donuts for His Grace, you see. So he hasn't learned anything, has he? I get the feeling he's not being completely honest about that. Yeah, he's pretty clearly here for his own donuts, but whatever floats his airship. Oh! Okay. I keep forgetting to ask Danton to order some teapots from the Republic next time he has a chance. Tea goods have gone really popular with womenfolk lately. I think they totally love it. Now what should I do about lunch today? Housewives never get a day off, even during the birthday celebration. Welcome! Take advantage of our birthday celebration memorial sale right now! We're going out of business because someone sold us thousands of apple ice creams! Want to know more? Just ask. But such a horrible things are said about him. I don't think Duke Dunan is an inherently bad person. I don't know, maybe it's just me. It's just you. Analyst! Hey, why so serious? This is the first time I've had a chance to work with you like this. You two really do a nice job of covering one another, if you know what I mean. We're not around each other all the time, so we're around each other all the time, so we've gotten pretty used to each other's styles, I guess. Hello, anybody there? They're going to really bring up the Estelle Joshua ship this lately. Anyone home up there? Read between the lines, you doofus! Guess I gotta just come out and say it. Nonetheless leaned in close and whispered into Estelle's ear. I think you two make a very cute couple. Whoa. Don't be embarrassed, it's plain to see with the way you look at each other. I'm jealous, I'd kill for a cute boyfriend like him. Something wrong, ladies? I usually don't shop in places like this. Sherazade and Atlas wouldn't stop going on and on about it though, so I had to check it out. Oh, hello there. What you doing, Shira? Shopping with colleagues. Been long overdue for a nice shopping trip after all. I don't get much of a chance these days. When I was little, I remember you used to take us shopping all the time. It was fun. That's right. When your dad was gone, the three of us just used to go out all the time. You know, once we get back to Roland, let's say we do a little shopping together for old time's sake. I can buy you an outfit as a congratulatory gift. Really? I'd love to! It's a date then. Praise the goddess! The Queen is safe and able to celebrate her birthday properly. Thank goodness for that. Where's Chloe though? Chloe's the one that's... We're still missing Chloe. Dad, that's so lame! Ooh. I got a blister on my feet from all this walking. It really hurts too. That's what you get for not bringing in those shoes, I guess. Everyone looks like they're having so much fun at the Queen's birthday celebration. Well, sure is busy out here. Doesn't look like I'll get that nap I've been wanting. May as well hang out here instead. So we're not going to get any closure on that weirdo. Okay. Will you look at this line? What's it for? Wait, is this the rest stop? Look at the size of this crowd! It's because it's so warm out today. Anyone selling ice cream is sure to make a ton of mirror. You know, looking at all this kind of makes me want to eat everything they've got. Which reminds me, I made you a promise. What promise? When we dressed up as maids in the castle you were all sulky and pouty. I said I'd buy you some ice cream. Why do you remember the most trivial things? I recall I almost made you a promise in that rest area. Oh, I guess you did. Why don't we wait for the day to settle down a bit first? Anyway, we can walk around some more, then go to the rest house behind those stores. Then I'll buy you some ice cream. Okay? Okay. Okay, thank goodness this isn't behind the stores, so we have to find Chloe though. I don't want to end the game without talking to her. She's best party member and best character. Now where did Professor Albert get off to? I had a question for him about his special study course. Wait, he's already gone? Sure is lively outside. After I finish work I might get out there and get a bit lively myself. Looks like the airshops are moving at long last. Finally I can get back to Bose. We got wrapped up in the coup d'etat before we even knew what was going on. It was kind of a shock. It's so nice to get back to some real work. We got to win back our customers' trust. Finally the airships are back on track again. Now maybe I can get some work done. I hope our passengers have a safe and enjoyable flight. All the landing port closings have been on account of this coup d'etat, I suppose. Makes sense, but if the general populace had known that was the cause, I'm sure there would have been mass hysteria. I'm just glad despite it all we were able to still hold the birthday celebration. Never too old to learn more about the world around you, you know? So this is the famous Museum of History, eh? Birthday celebration first, then it's museum time. I finally got to see the Queen for the first time in I don't even know how long. As soon as I saw her face, all my worries just melted away. This is our daughter's present to us for our anniversary. A trip to the royal capital. During the birthday celebration, no less. Best present ever. I've always wanted to visit the capital at least once before I bite the big one. Are we really staying here? It's quite an impressive building. Chloe, here you are. Estelle, Joshua. Oh, Chloe, there you are. I'd heard that Jill and Hans were here, so I sneaked out of the castle and came to see them. You sure know how to act unprincessy. Of course, I wanted to thank you too. You've been nothing but helpful at every turn. Us? Nah, it's totally all you. We've just learned a whole bunch just from being around you. You've taught us all about kindness and courtesy and strength of spirit and all that other junk. Not that it's actually I'm so bad at this. What I'm trying to say is, that's what friends do. So believe me, no thanks are necessary. Estelle, I'm so glad to see you again. Estelle, Joshua, Jill? Long time no see. I heard all about your adventures from Chloe. Sounds like you guys have been busy. Ruby Knight Julius indeed. Hey Joshua. Hans? What brings you here? What brings me here? What brings me here? All this time and that's the first question out of your mouth? Do you know how lonely all my nights have been? Do you? I never forget you, Joshua. I came riding all the way to the capital to see you, but where's the princess outfit? Still the same as ever, I see. Damn straight, looks like you've been through a lot, but you seem as full of energy as ever, thankfully. Next time you're in Rouen, be sure to stop by the school, okay? Oh, nice to see you. It's been a long time. Jill and Hans have come to the capital as school representatives. Only the birthday celebration can match the excitement of the martial arts competition. We've got more foreign visitors than we've ever had before. Seems like it's going to get pretty busy around here. Is there anything else? Okay, yeah, because we already have all the other achievements. Where's my achievement list? We have one more. So yeah, we have 25 achievements. We've talked to everyone that would possibly want to talk to. It's time. I mean, I could do one more collector's checkpoint if I really wanted to, but I don't really want to. No, actually there is. Ooh. Where would we look for... Okay, I have two things in mind to check out. I'm so glad the birthday celebration is off to such a great start. Everyone looks so happy out on the streets today. The Queen's charisma is quite a positive influence. We can't get into the Grand Arena, okay. Can we leave the city by the south entrance? I swear more people turn out for the festivities every year. It's crazy! Crowds like this, I really have to keep an eye out for mischief makers and shake the fun loving out of them. Leave it to the Queen's birthday celebration to bring out all the crazies, weirdos, and heroes. This is still just a small fraction of the people you find in the Empire's capital city. Crazy, isn't it? Just can't imagine so many people milling about every single day. How can a city like that even function? Okay, so let's get to it. I want to see if I can walk out of the city. This way leads outside. Why don't we explore some more of the city before we leave? Yeah, you're right, there's plenty more to see. If you're tired, there's a rest area over in East Block. I like the sound of that. I'm trying to think of where the professor would be, but I'm beginning to think that it's just we just aren't going to find him because the game said, where did he go? Yeah, I think we just have to hit the rest stop now. I don't want to look up in the I don't want to look it up on the wiki where he is because it might give us massive spoilers. Okay, we finally made it to the rest area. You look pretty tired. You want to sit down and take a break for a little bit? Let's end this. Walking all over the place can really take it out of you. Glad we got off our feet for a minute then. For the moment at least, Grancel seems like it's genuinely at peace. You really think so? I'm just glad we can leave it all up to Dad and everyone else. At least for today. Of course, I really think it should be his responsibility to begin with since he showed up so late. I did check with everyone, right? Zin, Agate, Chloe, Tita and the Professor, all the Mares, Olivia, Shira... Yeah, I did. Of course, it really should be his responsibility to begin with, since he showed up so late. Yeah, I suppose so. Maybe it's just part of his nature. Oh well, it's not like we can do anything about it. Check us out, we're actually full-fledged bracers now! Which means we're not beholden to any specific branch and can go wherever we want. Except for when Joshua says, no, the plot won't let us go that way, because we're never going to get rid of him. Anytime a branch is short-handed and requests help, we'll just take an eyeliner to get there. But our newfound freedom will also mean greater responsibilities. Sure, but I think we'll be able to handle it. I mean, hey, we actually played a major part in stopping a coup. It means I'll never have to hear Dad going on about how it worries him when you're not around to keep an eye on me. Yeah, I think his days of saying that are at an end. You really showed him what you can do. Still, I think I'd like to stay with you from now on. Huh? Would I just get on your nerves? No, nothing like that. But what do you mean by stay with me? Just we know each other so well and can practically read each other's minds. I think we make a good team and I'd hate to break it up. Oh, you mean like for bracer business? Here I was thinking you were going to tell me a big love confession or something. What? Nothing! Forget I said anything! Estelle, what was that all? It sure is hot out today, huh? There's nothing to beat hot weather like ice cream, huh? My treat, just like I promised, so you wait right here. Oh. I don't think there's an ice cream stand over that way. I wonder if she... Nah, there's no way. My, but I do envy your youth sometimes. Professor Alba? Yeah, Professor Alba. It's been a long time since we met, hasn't it? So much has happened lately, but things are finally settling down again. People truly thrive the most in peaceful times. Oh, is something the matter? You look a bit pale. I would have thought you'd generally be in better spirits now that you've attained Senior Bracer status. Speaking of which, I must truly congratulate you on your success. So long as... oh, well, of course, I'm not being too forward in doing so. Wait a minute, are you his dad? Ever since we first met, you always made me really uncomfortable. I'm a little more used to you now, but I still get the shakes a little bit whenever you look at me. Oh? In all the cases we've dealt with, there have been people who just forget things. You're always there investigating, no matter where we've gone. Your timing's almost a little too good. What really clued me in was Kurt's reaction. He lost his memories too. He said he wasn't feeling so well when he was in the stands. You were right there with him. I really should have... Why didn't I click on that? Professor Alba. Was it you? Impressive. Even with your cognizance and recollection being puppeteered, you were still able to piece it all together. Indeed, it was I. Allow me to clear away your confusion. You're... So you finally remember me, do you? When your heart was in tatters, it was I who rebuilt it. I who restored it. It was I who poured a soul back into that empty vessel. You have power to twist the minds and memories of man. The 7 snake apostles, the Anguis, You're one of them. Wasteman the Faceless. I've not heard that name past your lips in ages. Enforcer number 13. The Black Fang, Joshua Astray. Isn't that the name of his best craft that hits everything at once? You were behind all of this. Which means Lieutenant Lawrence has to be... It's as you surmise. I was kind enough not to erase your memories of him. I'm not surprised you were able to make the connection so quickly. I'm sure I'd be pleased to know that you were thinking of him. So, you're here to finish me off? No, nothing of the sort. The first phase of our plan went off without a hitch. Since I've a moment to spare, I simply thought I'd come to see you. First phase. This game is one big prologue. The seal in the old ruins? The gate which blocks the path to the ring. Wrenching it open was the first step of many. And already, there exists no means of closing it again. I knew this wouldn't be the end of it. What the hell is the Shining Ring? What is your little society after? If you really wish to know, why don't you rejoin? I'm certain you'd be able to return to active duty in no time. You needn't look so glum, we can get you back into fighting form. Please spare me your withering looks. I do understand you have a family now, whom you regard as important. You greatly admire your father, to say nothing of the girl you so adore. Even with him on our side, throwing those gifts away would be the actions of an idiot. And so I've come here to see you. I came to offer you true freedom from our association, as thanks for the integral role you so perfectly played. Which means I must congratulate you, Joshua. You are already a free man. I'm most grateful for the work that you've done over the past 5 years. Joshua was the traitor. Joshua is the one that he must have kept to wiping his memory after getting the information. I'm trying to figure out how this would happen, but 5 years of... What? Don't be so boring. I was expecting a bit more cheer out of you at hearing such news. Perhaps there's a flaw in the design of your emotions. I've been helping you. What kind of bullshit are you expecting me to swallow? Oh, pardon me, I completely forgot to tell you. I never intended you to be an assassin, but rather a spy. What? The society abandoned you. You played on the pleiades of a noble-hearted man, and it worked. You were given a loving home. And while you were there, our contacts would check in from you from time to time, and you'd tell them everything. So yeah, they did something. They used him as a way to get information on Cassius. We were particularly interested in your reports on the movements of the Bracer Guild, as well as your intel on Cassius Bright. Of course, you wouldn't remember having done such things as that. You were not yourself at the time. Oh, that's a new sprite. Cassius Bright, S-ranked Bracer. He was the foremost impediment to the success of this plan. We felt certain he would be quick to act in order to stop any coup d'etat that should occur. But through a detailed analysis of his behavioral patterns, we finally designed a plan that would lead him out of the country and out of our way. The intel you've unknowingly been feeding us has been most useful indeed. No. So, I must thank you again. The past 5 years have been of inestimable help. No, you're lying! You have to be lying! All that time I spent with Estelle. Are you so sad? Has your feigned ignorance not earned you a beloved family as well as a happy home? If you say nothing, they'll never know. However, it is the sort of thing that might weigh heavily on a fellow, since your fellow members of the Bright household are such good people. Perhaps a little too good for a monster such as yourself. However you may model your behavior after a normal, decent person, you are no such thing. As far back as their first bracer job, where Joshua said, "I still feel like we should have killed those animals," and Estelle said, "No," and he said, "I feel like a monster for not feeling that way." Oh, good gravy, this game builds itself up. I might actually forgive it for that garbage gauntlet of a final boss because, wow! You must surely have noticed your ability to reason through and execute a solution to a problem no matter the circumstances. Your physical strength and reflexes, better than an entire squadron of normal soldiers. You're my greatest creation. My human weapon. That is who and what you truly are. The Black Fang. You have no place in the lives of normal people. You'll never be happy in their presence again. You can't be. So you giving Joshua his memories back was basically the ultimate middle finger to him. Either it's a way to convince him that he has to come with you because he's evil, or basically to dispose of your spy. Yikes! When it becomes too much for you, you're always welcome to return to the Grandmaster Society of Souls, back to Ouroboros. Is this my punishment? My sister, and lo, what do I do? I don't know how to face him after all that. I've kept him waiting for way too long. It's getting late too. I'm such an idiot. I need to learn to think before I open my mouth. I wonder if Joshua's figured me out. Gotta cool down. I feel like I'm stuck in perma blush mode. Ah, Estelle, I thought I might find you around here somewhere. Hi, Professor Alba. Fancy seeing you here. Ah, indeed. I was actually just speaking with Joshua. Congratulations on your promotion to Senior Bracer status. Thanks. Huh? Is something wrong? I don't know, something just seems different about you. What's got you looking so cheerful? Okay, you've got me. To tell the truth, I've made several major advances in my archaeological research. You might say that it's put me in a good mood. Oh, that's awesome! Sorry, the ice cream's gonna melt, so I better get going. I'll see you later. I see. General Cassius Bright's daughter. I think she's going to be quite a lot of fun. Hey, sorry it took so long. It was super crowded there, but I have returned with our valuable loot. Cool, thanks. Now we can eat like kings. Yeah, so about earlier. Yeah, I want to apologize for that. I didn't mean to be so vague. It just wasn't an appropriate time for confessions, you know. Oh, sure. Didn't really mind so much. Well, when I gave it some more thought, it seemed kind of silly to try and rush things. We may be senior bracers now, but that just means we have different work to focus on. We might have to really consider our future prospects. Right. If we get married, we'd have to think about raising children. I gotta stop getting so far ahead of myself. Well, it's evening already, so why don't we eat our ice cream on the way back? Everyone's probably waiting for us. Hey, Joshua? What is it? Did you have something you want to discuss about the future? No, what would give you that idea? Come on, let's get back to the castle. What's wrong, Estelle? You've been completely on edge for a while now. Something on your mind? Yeah. Hey, Shira? Do you think Joshua was acting weird at dinner? If anyone was acting weird, I'd say it was you. He was as calm as ever. Well, yeah, but... Ah, don't. This is important. I see, I get it. Get what? You can't keep secrets from me. I had a feeling about it, but I was wondering if you'd ever admit it to yourself. You're kind of falling for Joshua, aren't you? You can tell. It's pretty obvious. Sorry, hun. I'm guessing you haven't told him anything about this. No. Joshua's always picking on me, telling me what a dope I am. Not that I should be criticizing anyone, I guess. You're so naive. It's a wonder how you've lasted this long. You need to learn to look a little deeper. Big sister is ready to begin your education in love, Estelle. I'm never asking you for advice again. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, I don't mean to tease. But you guys set out just when puberty was about to hit. It's only logical you'd start picking up on feelings for each other. Oh, you think so? Travelling together just seems like a petty reason for that kind of thing. Guess I've gotten a little more self-aware since we started all this. This isn't like me at all. You're the proverbial flower that refuses to blossom. Every girl feels that way. Shira, I don't want to lecture you or talk about this with you if you're not ready. But if you are, what say we have ourselves some girl talk, Would it help if I told your fortune? Yeah, okay. I promise I'll listen to whatever you have to say. Okay. Alright, time for your lesson, my protege. Oh, Estelle, your big sister is moved to tears. On second thought, never mind. Thank you, I do feel a little better. I'm gonna go see Joshua for a little bit. Oh? You're going to tell him? Not about that. There really does seem to be something weird going on with him. I want to see what that's about first. Aww. Well, you do seem to know him better than anyone else. I'm sure that everything will turn out just fine between you two. Maybe you can even have a nice, calm discussion with him and be open about what's on your mind. I don't think I'm quite ready for that yet. I'll see you later. Young love. They'll probably be fine. They're not here. Dad's still in some meeting, I think. But where's Joshua? Oh good, I was afraid that he had run away. Joshua! He's out playing somewhere then. Probably the roof, but just in case I'll check in here. The harmonica sounds like it's coming from outside. Maybe Joshua's at the garden terrace. Okay, thanks for the tip. Dang it, Joshua, you couldn't be somewhere easier to find, could you? Actually, you know what? We've already come so far, and we're halfway through. We'll see Joshua in the next episode, and this one will be the finale. Until then, guys, take care. I'll see you all around.